Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Come on up in here. We're getting ready to roll and talk about your favorite guy. Bud.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like
Yeah, come on up in here, you guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Share the video. Tell a friend, tell a friend. You know, the Rebuttal Entertainment, it was a long day. I see. Lorenzo, Tony K in the building. Come on up in here, man. We're going to talk a little bit about, the state of boxing, the state of the running men is taking over boxing, the fights that's coming up, and what y'all think about the fights that's coming up. But let me say this. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. That's all I'm going to say. Don't be fooled. Don't let these fighters fool you guys anymore, especially the ones that's coming up. The ones that coming up, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we got some fights coming up, man. We're going to talk about this stuff for a little bit. Y'all hit the like button, man. We got Bud. Canelo supposed to be coming up September. Keyshawn David De Los Santos. Shakur Williams, the Pater, Tank rematch with Roach. We got some fights coming up, man. So we got to see what's going to happen. We got to see what's going to happen, you guys, man. But coming back off that terrible weekend of boxing, man, they got to make it better. They got to make it better. Lorenzo or Tony, one of y'all ain't hit the like button, but they got to make it better, man. But stop believing these guys. Put pressure on these guys. Maybe they'll make a change. Maybe this will make the outcry right now. Maybe this outcry will make Shakur Stevenson fight Williams or Pater, not run, not jab and move, hit and move. Not hit and move. Maybe this will make him fight. Maybe the outcry, the disrespect these people is having for some of these fighters now will make them fight. Will make them fight. It should. I don't know why it shouldn't. It should make these guys fight. If they disrespecting me and knowing I'm a running man, I'm going to be out there fighting. So, Bud Crawford, Canelo supposed to be coming up. Don't get bamboozled. Don't get bamboozled, man. The running man, he's going to move. He'll be an idiot to stand there and bang with Canelo. Or, try to get in there and get hit once he get hit. Canelo quick. And, Canelo's not going to fight Bud Crawford the same way for Skull. Bud was a better fighter. But these guys getting in there, running them out, saying this and that. I'm hearing people saying, I can't believe people saying, this is stupid stuff I hate listening to, that Bud is going to stop Canelo. And this is the fans. And this is why. The fan base was ruining boxing too. The fan base is what's ruining boxing. Y'all understand? So these fan bases be so outrageous with their take and stuff like that. They let the casual make the casuals think that they going to do this, and cats say, well, I'm just going to sit there and go see this fight. All of a sudden they get to doing the running, man. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. That's crazy. But I don't know, man. This stuff is it's just like I said, it's just getting outrageous, man. Maybe these guys are sitting there and tell y'all the truth, that what's going on with them, how they're going to fight it, but they're not going to do that because they want to sell pay-per-views. But if this fight is on Netflix, if it's on Netflix, it's a different story. It might be on Netflix. We don't know yet. But they say Dana White. Why is Dana White promoting this fight? I know he's with Turkey, but why is Dana White promoting this fight, man? I don't understand this, man. I don't understand it. But man, we gonna see what he can do, and he can bring new ears, new eyes. Maybe some of the UFC fighters, some of the UFC cards in this. No matter where it's at, Big Tony in the building. What's going on, Big Tony? I think by that it's gonna be okay, Haney got you mad now. What's up, Tate? What's going on, champ? Man, don't nobody want to talk about no Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney, the worst thing in boxing, man. Now his daddy just got caught in a lie. This stuff is crazy, man. His daddy just got caught in a lie. So I don't know what to say, man. My man Joaquin is in the building. What's going on, Joaquin? This stuff is just, I said, jab and grab. That's what he did. That's exactly what he did, man. He's jabbing and grabbing, man. But we're gonna see. Like, all I'm telling you guys right now is don't get bamboozled. That's it. Don't get bamboozled. Listening to these guys and what they got, man. I bet I got Canelo Alvarez, Bud Crawford. To me, Bud Crawford just in it for a payday, and that's it. Bud Crawford is in it for a payday. Nothing else. And maybe he'll be all right. Mexican boxing in there. What's good? Haney pulled at Shakur, man. He was running like a mother. But like I said before, it don't help him, you guys. It don't help him that, his father just sits there and lies and then get caught in lies. Devin hurt Jose Ramirez. What? Devin ain't got no power to hurt nobody. So why in the hell would people believe that? Why would people believe it? It's just crazy. But that's how it is, man. That's how it is, man. I mean, if you're trying to tell your son, this is what you get, lies and all kinds of stuff, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know what to do, man. But like I'm saying before, it's time for you guys to stop listening to some of these people, man. Stop listening to these fighters. Did you know how much Crawford is going to make in this fight? I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. You know, some people say 40 million, 30 million. I couldn't tell you. Which I'm not even doing. Some people say 40 million to 30 million. I couldn't tell you how much you're gonna make. But whatever he is, you know, girl, he gonna take it and leave it. Y'all hit the like button, man. Double tap, subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, man, don't believe the hype. But I don't know. You know, I'm quite sure Dan Rayfield will come up and Dan Rayfield will come up to say what these guys gonna make, man. But you know, I really don't even care, man. You know, I couldn't even tell you, man. Joaquin say they thought Mosley taught Dev power. Can't teach power, man. What's up, 2 cents? You can't teach power. You can't teach power. If you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't. He don't have it. So just wait the time to talk about it. He don't have it. I ain't even got my monetization on today. But he don't have it, man. Hopefully he'll have it. If he reincarnated. If he reincarnated, man. Y'all look at the thumbnail, man. It turned Crawford going to be the running man if he fight Bud in September. Will he be the running man? Don't be bamboozled with this guy. Don't be bamboozled. I'm not impressed what they getting paid. They didn't earn it. You know, so, but it depends on, you know, what they do, what they fighting on, because if they fighting on Netflix, it's a flat out rate. And they ain't got to worry about no pay-per-views if they fighting on Netflix. But what you guys think? What you guys think? How you guys think Bud gonna fight Canelo? Is it in and out? And if anybody come in here and say Bud Crawford gonna knock Canelo out, if you got a ranch, I'm taking it. I'm being straight up. If you got a ranch and come in here and say some stupid shit like that, and that's my prerogative, because I'm gonna think you just clowning and acting. I'm taking your ranch. It's as simple as that. Bud is the all-time great. He's gonna do better than Skull. Yeah, 1,000%. He's not an all-time great, Joaquin. You my man. What is an all-time great to you? What is an all-time great to you? So if I pull up Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali and all these guys' resume, Bud Crawford's resume is just as good as their resume. Is Bud Crawford's resume just as good as Sugar Ray, Hagler, Hearn, Wilford Benitez, and all them guys? Floyd, and Pernell. Is his resume is just as good as theirs? That's what I want to know. Is Bud Crawford's resume just as good as theirs? You say he's an all-time great. Tell me how. Everybody talking about how bad Canelo looked. How would he get so much credit for beating him? Yeah, I mean, if what I'm saying is saying, man, you know, Canelo knew that if this guy's going to run like that, them people was not going to give him that fight, man. You know, and like he wasn't even into the fight. He ain't throw hardly no punches or nothing like that, man. But believe me, he'll be ready for Bud. He will be ready for Bud. Nah, not even close, but he beat the guys on his plate. Well, that'll make you an all-time great. What makes you an all-time great is you beating all-time greats. That's what make you an all-time great. If you beating and, you know, fighting all-time greats, putting that work in. But in front of 2 dudes, if you really want to be technical, 2, I'm going to give him 3. But what all-time greats have that nigga for? No, but not. You know, but, you know, y'all, it's ways you do it, it's ways you don't do it. So he's not an all-time great. You know, the only reason they put him on that status because of them accolades. Any dude back in the day could have got the same accolades Bud had fighting in this era. Did you hear me? any dudes in that era, and back in the days, could be considered the all-time great, coming and fighting the same dudes he fought. You know, and not beating them at opportune times. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. What you think? Bud gonna bang? We know he ain't gonna bang, so what he gonna do? How he gonna win? He gonna be in and out, give Canelo angles. Bud don't even move like William Skull, so I'm trying to think. Oh, we gonna see a new improved Bud like we seen a new improved Devin Haney? You know? Are we gonna see a new improved Bud Crawford like we see a new improved Devin Haney? That's what I want to know. So what's going to be the new improved? You know, what's going to be the new improved, man? This stuff is crazy. Y'all got to stop this stuff, man. Hopefully, you guys, the fights that's coming up, the fight that we going to see, will make us forget about this terrible stuff we just said. You know. Keyshawn Davis versus De Los Santos. This should be an okay fight. It should be an okay fight. New and juice. Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda. Maybe Shakur Stevenson is going to do some banging. Maybe he's going to do some banging. Tony Crawford is not going to the ring to fight and be competitive for real. If Canelo connects to that body or that eye, Crawford will play it safe to not get taken out. Fight will be trash, dude. I think so too. 2 cents. To be honest with you, I think the fight going to be trash. I think the fight going to be trash. Only way you can make a Canelo Alvarez fight not trash if you fight like Dave Benavidez, or you fight like Triple G. You know. Or even Danny Jacobs, who stayed in there and banged with him. That's the only way. That's the only way. Ray B, what's up, champ? Hit that like button. You know, that's the only way. If not, it's gonna be short. You know, if you don't do that, it's gonna be in trouble. It's gonna be a snooze fest. Watch what I tell you. You know, people always say this, you know, they see something. They want to see something. Oh, Bud going to do this because of this. Man, he going to do the same old thing the rest of these dudes did, but not that much. That's exactly what he's going to do. The same old thing, but not as much. Another easy fight for Keyshawn. I have a feeling Canelo fights Eubanks, if not Bud. Yeah, well, I've been saying that. That's what everybody's saying. But yeah, that's what we're gonna fight Chris Eubanks next if he don't fight Bud. Yeah. Robert Crawford took a risk. He already paid. Yeah. No, he want to be under 3-time undisputed. That's why 2 cents. He want to be 3 times undisputed, right? He want to have legacy. That's what he's saying. He want to have legacy. That's what he say. He want to be 3 times undisputed and he want to have legacy. That's what he say, right? I mean, all this stuff. That's what he say, man. That's what he say, man. You know, but we don't know. We don't know. Hopefully, 2025. I don't think we're gonna get David Benavidez fighting Bivol Beterbiev. Maybe next year we'll get David Benavidez some smoke. Bud should for Skull got the title, then the Canelo fight should have made more sense. He should have fought somebody at 168, but when you're already getting that fight, why take the risk? I understand what he's doing. Why take the risk if you're already getting the fight? Because if you lose, that payday is gone. You know what I mean, Joaquin? If you lose, that payday is gone. Ray B said everybody's scared of the Mexican monster. Yeah. I mean, people fought him. Dave Morrell fought him. That's a hell of a fight. Dave Morrell showed he wasn't scared. He wasn't scared. You know. So, there's people that'll fight him. Canelo just don't want to. I think Canelo just scared of being embarrassed, just in case. I don't think he'll get embarrassed, because I think he punched hard enough to get Dave Benavidez respect. So, I just think he don't want to get embarrassed. You know, I don't think he want to get embarrassed. That's why he ain't fighting Dave Benavidez. You know, because he got to stop saying, what have this guy done, when he fighting niggas that ain't did nothing. Nothing. I mean, nothing at all. When he fighting guys that did nothing at all, man. So he got to stop saying, what have you done? What have you done? You ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing. Then, you know, he lies, say, well, the fans want to see Bud Crawford. No, the fans don't want to see Bud Crawford. The fans want to see Dave Benavidez. That's what the fans want to see. We ain't asked for Bud Crawford. But two names, of course, people going to watch it. But we didn't ask for that. We didn't ask for a 38-year-old guy who says he's the best. We asked for the young 28-year-old guy, 29, how old Dave Benavidez is. Who's going to bring it to you, going to bring action-packed, but you duck the smoke. You duck the smoke. Canelo, you duck that smoke. You ain't want the smoke. You know, unhinged in the building. I'm pay-per-view buy. 1 million pay-per-view buy? Nah, nowhere near. I think Canelo, if it's on pay-per-view unhinged, I think it do the same many buys that Earl Spence, a little bit more than Earl Spence and Bud. I think it do like 700,000. I think it do like 700,000 pay-per-view buys. Earl and Bud did 650, so Canelo and Bud might do 700,000. It ain't gonna be no million. That's for damn sure. And then it might not be pay-per-view, because if it's on Netflix, it ain't no pay-per-view. It's subscription. So, and you know, I'm hearing it might be on Netflix. So, you know, you gotta have Netflix. I got Netflix. You got Netflix? Oh man. So, but Netflix got to fix that stuff. That stuff is blanking out. Netflix ain't used to all that stuff coming in on their, you know, on their platform. But that's what we want to see, man. We don't want to see them running. You see Usain Bolt up there. You see him. Don't let Bud Crawford bamboozle you guys just for his payday. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hating or nothing. I am not hating or nothing. I just feel deep down in my heart, and I know that you guys gonna get bamboozled. You know, and then like I said, I think Canelo gonna close that right out. Canelo gonna land punches on Bud, because Bud ain't gonna run like William Skull. Bud is not gonna land like William Skull, man. So we're gonna see if Bud can push Canelo back. Bud, you know, he pushed a lot of other fighters back. Is he gonna push Canelo back? Is he gonna be the stalker? Is little man gonna be the stalker? Yeah, it's a lot of ways this pay-per-view could go. I mean, this fight could go, y'all. You know, y'all just getting in here, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. You know, Bud can't move like he used to. And that's what I'm trying to tell people, right? Bud ain't moved like he used to in a long time. Bud don't move like that. Bud try to give you angles, he switch up and stuff like that. He give you a little bit of movement and stuff like that. He gonna move, but not like Skull, not like Charlo did. He gonna move though. Cause only a fool will stand there and try to bang with him. Especially if you kind of chinny. If Canelo land one of the hooks in that chin, that man going down just like Marcian knew. The difference is he ain't gonna get up and beat. You know, but I'm just tired of hearing these dudes running their mouth, saying they're gonna do this, saying they're gonna do that. Crawford say, I'm gonna show y'all why I'm the best in the world. No, you're not. No, you're not. You gotta prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, and I apologize. Prove me wrong, and I will apologize. I will be in Las Vegas. I will be there. Garfield in the building. Crawford a little bigger than Canelo, even when he have two of his sneakers. Crawford taller than Canelo. Canelo 5'6", 5'7.5". Crawford 5'8", something like that. He bulked up. Garfield, he bulked up, but he ain't bigger. And Canelo hits too harder. He might be taller. Canelo been fighting at that weight class what, 5 years, 6 years? Crawford gonna be in trouble, man, once he start feeling them punches, man. And ain't none of them dudes he can spot act like they Canelo Alvarez. None of them. But we'll see. Bud got to see the thing about it, Garfield. Bud Crawford got the dog in him. He got that dog in him. Canelo might hit him with a good shot. Bud might just try to get it back. And that's what's going to be his demise. That exactly was going to be his demise. Trying to get that lick back. And that him trying to get that lick back might cost him the fight. But I'm gonna say it again and say it again. Y'all heard it here first. This fight is going to be a stoppage because I think Canelo going to close Bud Crawford's right eye. Because if y'all ain't been watching Bud, his right eye been giving him problems. Now, watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. You heard it here further. Y'all make sure y'all go on all them channels and say, Rebuttal said it. Well, Rebuttal said that man right eye is going to get him some trouble. And y'all hit that like button, man. We should have more than 8 likes, man. We should have like 13, 14 likes, man. So, yeah. What y'all think, man? I don't know. Do anybody in here think Bud Crawford gonna knock Canelo out? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. Do anybody in here put it in the chat? Do you think Bud he's gonna knock Bud Crawford out? Bud Crawford gonna knock him out. Anybody? Put it in the chat. Crawford need to put his arms like I remember Bill arms. Crawford ain't Bibble though, man. Crawford ain't Bibble. There's a difference. Told them no. If Bud throw in the towel, it's a wrap. Tooth said, you heard it here first. I've been saying this for a long time. They're going to throw in the towel because Bud's right eye is going to be closed. Watch what I said. I've been saying it for a long time. That's how this fight going to end. It's not going to end in a knockout. It's going to end in a stoppage. Bo Mac fat ass throw the towel in because Bud's eye look like that. Nope. If he do, he juiced up. What you talking? Oh, you talking about the knockout? I don't think juiced up gonna be able to knock Canelo out. Bud can be juiced up and still ain't gonna be able to knock Canelo out. Ray Bite, snack. Snack can do it. Oh my God. Y'all funny as shit, man. I don't know, man. Let me ask y'all something. Is there any fight this weekend that just made you like, I am so fucking tired of boxing. I'm just done with it. What fight made you be like, man, fuck boxing? Is it all of them or just one specific fight? One specific fight that made you be like, man, pardon me, what's going on? Yeah, whatever your name, Meek, Devin versus Ramirez. Devin versus Ramirez. Yeah, that fight there was crazy. Then they caught Bill Haney in a lie. Bill Haney will do anything to make his Devin look so great, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. when all of them was going in that ambulance to take a urine test because they were doing body testing and stuff like that. And Bill say Devin Haney put Jose in the hospital. How? He only threw 80 punches, 76 punches. How? Man, that dude ought to be stopped. That snack pack will allow you to take crazy punishment. Yeah, but it won't stop your eye from closing. You're right. It won't stop your eye from closing. Any fans after the fight. Yeah, I don't know. That there, you're right. Them Haney, man, it's just crazy, man. Yeah, Ray B, you're right. That Devin and Ramirez fight did do it. It did do it. The fight Friday and Saturday was trash. Yeah. Monster Endo and them say today. Usually say both turkey cards have records for least punches thrown. Yep, 1,000%. Hey, y'all coming up here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Garfield, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, share. I'm original. I really had Canelo winning 10-2 after rewatching it. I had Canelo beating Skull 12 rounds. Nah, he ain't beat him 12. Skull was winning some of them rounds, but you know he wasn't going to get them. I had it 9-4. 9-3. The entire weekend was trash, but Rolly Rivera especially. ABC would never. Devin Floyd now. Oh, shit. Floyd Mayweather. Show me a fight Floyd Mayweather fought like that the whole entire fight. Floyd only fought like that at the end of the fight, the 11 or 12 round when he knew he had the fight won. That's it. That is, he said 12 rounds. Skull, man, William Skull need to be hoodwinked. Hey, Meek, he need to be hoodwinked. They need to beat him with a bat. I mean, good God, man. I don't understand these fighters. You got the fight of the lifetime. Fight of your life. You fighting Canelo Alvarez. You might can upset this nigga. You look 5 times bigger than that dude. It looked like King Kong fighting Pepe the Pew. That's how big that nigga William Skull looked. And he ran like a motherfucker. He ran like a motherfucker, me. Yeah, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, man. On here say embarrassed boxing. 1,000% on here. That shit was crazy. Oh, my man, no fly zone up in the building. He like, Lou. What's up, man? Where you been? I hit the like button faster than Devin running from old slow feet. Oh my goodness. Nah. Leave it to Bill Haney. Devin put Ramirez in the hospital. Man, I'll tell you, this dude, man, that man Bill Haney, hey man, it is what it is.
That Ryan hasn't gotten much better since the amateur. So why do you guys feel that way?
I mean, whatever Ryan is going to come and go do, Devin does better. Devin going to beat him at his own game. He said he wants to fight, and he wants to fight in front of the people, a fight that the New York people deserve, because you don't come here playing, and that's just what he's going to do. He's going to go beat his ass.
Oh, Bill Haney. What's up, No Fly? Where you been, champ? Skull looks like a cat when you try to give a bath. That's a big dude, man. That dude big, man. I don't believe that big giant motherfucker ran for Canelo, man. How can you be that big and run like that, man? Yeah, but sometimes you can promote your son into an ass whooping. You know, he runs his mouth, man, but, you know, you got to let Devin be his own man. You got to back up. You got to let this kid do his own thing now, man. You get in the spotlight. Oh, damn, I forgot 2 cents. I'll try to send it to your email. I don't know if I still got it on my damn phone. I got to make sure I still got it on my phone. You know, Bill a good promoter, man. Bill ain't promoting nothing no more, man. You know, we're gonna see who Devin fight next. We're gonna see who Ryan Garcia fight next. We don't know what these dudes gonna do. Do they still gotta honor that contract? Because people don't want to see that fight. Do they still gotta honor the contract? I don't know. Maybe y'all know more than me on that one. I don't know if they still gotta honor that contract or not. Ryan said he'll rematch Rolly if he had a chance. I've been cooking, working, soccer with the boys and football with my team. Okay, I feel you, champ. Being a dad, man, that's all you can do, champ. Being a dad, man. We ain't doing nothing but crying about these fights. That's all we've been doing, No Fly Zone, crying about these motherfucking fights, man. Show the rebuttal some love, man. Henny fight with a lawyer in his corner. 270 saying some crazy stuff, Lou. This don't make sense, Lou. Why you think it was scripted, 270? Give me one good reason why you think it was scripted. Tell me. Give me one good reason why you think this stuff is scripted. Why you think it was scripted? Because of the running? Did you see these dudes face after the fight? Turkey was pissed. Even Oscar was mad at his own fighters. Oscar on 3. He went on 3. You know he was mad. You know? So you can't ever lose why we can't see the fight. I feel you. Barbara Garcia said, oh, Haney fight with a lawyer in his corner. Oh, that's what he said. Oh, he fight with a lawyer in his corner so he can sue. Y'all stupid. Nah, man. I hear you too, Vince. I hear you. So you can't ever lose. And what makes it so bad, the kid is just on. See now, out of all these fighters, he the only one be talking about his oh. Well, at least I got my I'm 32-0. Nigga, you lost to Ryan Garcia. I don't care, fuck them. They take it back, they change it, they take it off your what to come, you lost. It's just simple as that. I don't care. It is what it is, champ. It is what it is, man. You know, he can say all this stuff he wants, man. It makes zero sense to have that many terrible fights. Stylistically, it ain't adding up. Yeah. Why was about the water and the test? What you talking about, Garfield? I don't understand. You know, I don't understand what you're talking about, man. But we're going to get it straight, man. Y'all going to listen to me one day. You're going to listen to me one day. Stop letting these fighters bamboozle you guys. Stop that show Cole Stevenson. All these years, these niggas talking about, I want to fight this guy. I'm calling out this guy. I want to, man, all that shit was just bullshit. All of it was just bullshit. So I feel I filed a dispute with my credit union for my charges from Fatal Fury. Y'all stupid. Oh, you paid for it. You wanted to. Oh, okay. Ain't will be fighting it. Oh, well, I'll stop fighting that. There, they say it might be Vulture. Next. My word. I just told you on here. They say it might be Vulture. If it ain't Ryan, it's going to be Vulture. I guarantee you. If it ain't Ryan, it's going to be Vulture. You need to see the interview of Barbara Garcia. I listened to it, but it was too long. You talking about when Ellie interviewed him, or you talking about when somebody else interviewed him? Because he was pissed at Bill Haney for lying. He caught him in a lie. You know, but that's what he do. And you know what, 2 Cents? I'm telling you now, we got to start blaming the content creators. Vote your bum, Joaquin. You out your goddamn mind. Vote your bum, man. He just got popped. He got popped, but he's a bum. He definitely outboxed him real quick. Roach ain't have he beat anybody since he beat Blair the Flair? I think he won one thing. You know, we got to start blaming these content creators. You know, don't remember because it's too okay. The content creators bringing these dudes on their platform, Bill Haney, and let him let them tell these lies and don't correct them. You know, the Haney voice. You know, stop hiring this nigga on your platform. I don't see when I'm on Twitter and I see some of this stuff come down Twitter. I don't see Bill Haney bringing nobody's views up on their channel. I don't see it. Maybe I'm blind. Blair Cobb, good win. You know, but after that, he ain't did nothing. You know, these guys keep blaming these. You know, you pull him on your platform. I understand. You know, you're a big Devin Haney lover and stuff like that. But when these dudes start speaking fake narratives and telling lies, that's when you rebuttal him and correct him. They don't do that. They don't do that. That's just like when Donald Trump go on these interviews and these daggone people, journalists, let that man sit there and tell 50,000 lies and you don't correct them. And you don't correct them. You scared? You scared? Oh, you're a horrible person. I ain't paid to see Haney Shakur skating around the ring. They're going to be skating. Man, y'all come on up in here, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez supposed to be. I mean, if y'all coming out there, let me know. I'll be out there. I already got my room. I've been at that shit. When they mentioned that shit, I got my room in February. Got my room in February. February or March, one of them joints. But I think it's gonna be a running fest. Bud gonna try to be at first. He gonna get in there and pop, try to get in and out, and we'll get Canelo angle because you know Canelo's slow-footed, you know, got slow feet and all that stuff. But when Canelo started really putting that pressure on him and Bud started jumping around looking like William Skull, y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be big mad. You know, y'all gonna be big mad. I mean, so I'm telling y'all now, just don't. What's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. Just don't get upset, man, when you don't, like 2 Cents said, when you don't get the fight that you don't want to get, that you don't want to see. When you don't get the Bud and Canelo fight, don't get mad. The fight that you want to see. Lou, you don't give Bud no chance? None. I'll tell you what, this is what I'm going to do, Joaquin. I'm going to give Bud Crawford 22% chance. I'm going to give Bud Crawford a 22% chance. Crawford deserved a payday. He just had a payday, man. What you talking about? He just had a $20 million payday with Earl. Okay, Garfield, he deserved that payday more than David Benavidez? Do Bud Crawford deserve that payday more than David Benavidez? Do you have evidence of this? You got evidence of that, Garfield, that he deserved that payday? You gotta show me something. Today, they're gonna be like, Bud don't smoke, he don't drink. I didn't say nope. Oh man. Crawford does not deserve a pay. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to. He gotta let me know. Who said that? Garfield. Let me know why you say Bud deserve a payday. He deserved that payday more than Dave Benavidez. That's what I want to know. I'm just saying. You know the game. I know. I understand. But I believe Dave Benavidez should have got that thing, man. You know, if you Crawford, if you 2 Cents stupid. I'm gonna add 10% because of the snap pack. Okay, so we gonna give him 30. What I say, 32%, 10% because of the snap pack. I just don't see it, and I'm gonna tell you why. When Canelo fights certain type of fighters, he shows up. Canelo lost to 2 fighters, right? Mayweather and David Benavidez. Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol bigger, stronger, punch harder than Canelo. And he got, punch harder than Bud. And he got the movement. And he's young, springy. Bud didn't do nothing with Mazemov. Nothing. Some people say it was an even fight. Not me. I thought Bud won the fight. But some people thought it was an even fight. You know? Canelo never going to fight Benavidez. Exactly. 1,000%. He never going to. So if Bud fought like this, Garfield with Mazemov and no fly zone, if he fought like that with Mazemov, y'all saw the fight. You saw the fight. Some of the idiots, I hate to call them idiots, think Bud can knock Canelo out when he couldn't even knock Mazemov out. And Mazemov was tagging his ass. Tagging him. So what makes you think, I know styles make fights, but what makes you think he gonna have a chance with Canelo and he barely beat Mazemov, who was tagging him and had that right eye swollen up? I'm gonna say it again for the 50,000th time. This fight gonna end on a stoppage because Bud can't see out his right eye. Watch what I tell you. And if it don't, that means Bud ran like a motherfucker. That means he ran like a motherfucker.
Do you have evidence of this?
Got evidence. I will, though. Ernesto say, Skull saying he got robbed. Oh, shit. Well, he should have ran. He shouldn't have ran. Man, Bud as my going to sleep. You see how many right hand Bud took in that fight. Canelo has a chin and steel in his 30 round. Exactly. No, that's why I like when no fly don't come on here. You know, we got to tell the truth. They can't handle the truth, man. Skull didn't do enough. Man, let me tell you something. I said it again. When you're a professional fighter and you know you're going to fight a well-known, supposed to be face of boxing, even if you fight like he fought and jab, let's say he jabbed Canelo 5 times around, Canelo even only threw 2 punches, they're not going to give you the fight. They're not going to give you the fight. You have to do more when you're fighting a guy like Canelo Alvarez. They're not going to ever give you a fight like that. Islani Law, they're not going to give you a fight like that. And that Law fight was Canelo lost, but they didn't like this style. They didn't like that style. They is not going to let Canelo lose like that. You know, and the reason they call, I'm trying to get y'all game. The reason they call Canelo and Triple G a draw is because of what? They was banging. Triple G ain't moving around no ring. They was inside of that motherfucker throwing punches. Banging. And they called it close. See the difference? They see the action-packed fights and they call it close. Then you get a chance to beat Canelo. But all that running and jabbing and all that shit, you have no chance. You have no chance. You have no chance.
Do you have evidence of this?
That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So to me, I'm going to say it again. Bud Crawford is only in it for one thing.
You won the bet with no money.
Okay, a lot of people.
Who are fighting?
Yeah, come. What's your mouth, bro?
Hey, who are people fighting?
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
What's your mouth? When I see you was on.
Yeah. I see your side. Yeah, man.
The best thing in the world is English talking Canelo. Skull went for the payday. Will Skull, I don't never want to see that dude ever fight again. Ever fight again, man. Ever fight again. So what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Let's lighten this thing up. What do you guys think? We got some fights coming up. These fights have to be better than what we just seen this weekend. I see you outside. Yeah. yeah. You always see me. Canelo funny as shit. So we got some fights coming up, y'all. Keyshawn Davis, De Los Santos, Shakur Stevenson, Williams Zepeda, Tank Davis rematching Lamont Roach. Who else I'm missing? It's maybe one or two else I'm missing. Is these fights gonna be able to get this bad taste out of our mouth, man? That's coming up. Canelo win the fight in table marking the contract. Canelo gonna win the fight. If he do, if he don't, and Bud win, I bow my hand to Bud. But that's it. And I don't want to hear he's the greatest of all time. He the best of this and that and this and that. Not when you only got 3 good fights on your resume. You can't be. So stop it. I'm crushing all that nonsense from that from now until September. I'm killing all that nonsense. Yeah, I'm killing all that nonsense from now until September. Y'all gonna stop it, man. You know, then you hear these dudes saying some crazy shit. Lou, the way I see it, Bud going for a payday. There's plenty of smoke at 154 for Bud to cement his legacy. Yeah, I've been said he was going for a payday. Of course, he's going for a payday. And let me tell you why no fly zone. I understand it. See, I'm trying to be straight down the line. I ain't trying to take sides. I understand why Bud ain't fighting 154. Because it's a big possibility that he can lose. If you lose to one of them dudes at 154, no fly zone, your payday, your 30, 40 million you might be getting is gone. Your 30 to 40 million you might be getting is gone because you stayed at 154. You know?
Mr. President, after I destroy Washington, D.C., I will destroy another major city every hour on the hour. That is, unless, of course, you pay me $100 billion.
I'm just saying. You know, I take Bud's side on there. Fuck them niggas at 54. I'm going to get this 30, 40 million and get up out of here. Like you said, you know, it's all about the money. Because, look, he Bachman, Burchuk, Virgil Ortiz. Man, just saying them dudes 3, Bud is 50-50. It's 50-50. You see what I'm saying? It's 50-50 with them 3 fights. Bud 38 years old, man. He's 38. You know, he looked like shit when he fought Miles Morales. He won the fight, but he ain't look like no 32-year-old Bud. He's 38. And then what I keep trying to tell people, Canelo don't look like no 30-year-old Canelo. He's 35. 34, 35. These dudes getting old, man. Canelo got almost 80 fights now. Almost with it, 56, 60, about 60, 70 fights. He got like 60, 70 fights under his wrap, man. And he coming off a long layoff. Yeah. Nah, not busted gloves, but that can walk on water. Shout out to Tucson. Yeah, man. Bud can get them busted gloves. He still ain't gonna hurt Canelo, man. Canelo just got that ante of Wolverine chin, champ. You that shit ain't hurting him. Both Canelo and Crawford, they fight. They should retire. I'm with you. I'm with you, Garfield. Let me get Garfield a wrench. I'm with you, Garfield. Let me get you a wrench. Wait a minute. Oh, damn. I got to go on my phone. I thought, wait a minute, Garfield. I got you. But I'm with you. 1,000%. 1,000%, man. If they win, they should retire. You know, retire. We don't want to see y'all no more, man. And I think Bud is going to retire. I think if Bud Crawford win, he's going to retire. Let me Garfield that. There you go. I got you. There you go. I really think Garfield going to if Bud Crawford win Joaquin, he's going to retire. What else he going to do? Yeah, Canelo looking too old. Yeah, ain't going to be chasing them niggas down no more. And this is why Canelo not fighting Dave Benavidez. You know that monster coming. He coming. Shit, Dave Morales get Canelo some gold. These big, strong, athletic dudes that can punch and gonna stay in your face. You know, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble, man. So I don't know about this, man. And we got to think about this. The Canelo fought Jaime McGill, Edgar Berlanga, two big dudes, 168. Bud coming 3 weight class. I'm gonna keep saying 3. I don't give a fuck. 47, 54, 668. You know, he coming up to fight Canelo Alvarez. And ain't fought none of them dudes. He's gonna be in trouble. Once he feel that first punch and he almost break his arm like he did Liam Smith, he gonna be backtracking. I mean, Shakur Stevenson backtracking. You know, he gonna be like, yeah, Turkey forced me to hold his hand, so I'm gonna force him to watch me run. Oh,
Do
man.
you have evidence of this?
When he started running, again, fighting like Will Skull, all you niggas, all you Bud fans gonna be doing this.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry.
Deep from the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
Vidal's got a good engine. Canelo have like million miles like a car. once he feel that first body punch, I'm telling you, they call that the sweet sign. Oh, that's what they did. So y'all like the sweet signs? That's what that is now. The sweet signs is it was Skull, Haney, Shakur, all that shit is the sweet signs now. So that's the kind of fight people like now. That's the sweet signs. Okay. All right. If that's the sweet signs, I don't want to see it. You know, if that's the sweet science, I do not want to see it. I should have put a link in the chat. If somebody want to come on for about 5 minutes, let me know. I'll put a link in the chat. Y'all come on up in here. They'll say, I think Crawford gonna make history. Yeah, you've been saying that shit for a million years. Just hit that like button. Make history about that. How about that? And if he can, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. And you know what I say about people who saying they think he's gonna win. Just go put everything you got and own on Bud, and you come out rich. If you think Bud Crawford gonna win, go put everything you own on Bud Crawford, and if he win, you rich. You know. You telling me you think he's gonna make history? Tell me how you think he's gonna make history. Tell me how you think he's gonna make history. That's what I need to know. More like bitter science. If y'all in here right now, hit that like button. I really appreciate you guys. Share the video, subscribe. Tell me how Bud Crawford is going to make history. If y'all think he's going to win, I'm giving y'all a platform. Come in here and tell me what he's going to do and how he's going to do it, and see if I can rebuttal you. There you go. Come up in here. Tell me what you think he's going to do. What you think Bud going to do, and how he going to win the fight. And I will try my best, to rebuttal you. Canelo looked like he went. He was walking and saying he looked like he didn't want to be in that fight. When you fight like that, Canelo, see, now I said if a dude come in here saying Canelo gonna knock Bud out, what I said I was gonna do. I mean, Bud's gonna knock Canelo out. What did I say I was gonna do, y'all? Should I take Daryl Washington Ranch for saying some crazy shit like that? Should I take this man Ranch for saying some crazy stuff like that? That's all I want to know. I'm gonna let y'all decide Daryl Washington's fate. I'm gonna let y'all decide his fate. For him saying a knockout, he really think Bud Crawford got a chance to knock Canelo Alvarez out. Should I take this nigga Ranch for saying some of the stupidest shit like that? That's what I say. Take it back, Lou. Oh, that's two. That's two. Joaquin said, nah, he didn't get what? Joaquin, what you say? Nah, he didn't get the warning shot. Two says they take it. Ray B say, I got it going 12, but Bud won in the whole fight. Should I take his Ranch? That's three people said take it. Joaquin said no. Did Joaquin contributes to the channel a lot, though, so I might have to listen to Joaquin. 2 cents they take it. Oh my God, what's wrong with you people? Totally said no, don't take it. No, that was a warning shot. Okay, he wasn't here for the warning. Okay. Oh my God. Monica don't get no warning. I'm telling y'all now, she do not get a warning. That shit gets snatched. Take that up. Oh my God. But my man, you heard me, baby? Son of God, that. My God. So I say, now, you can take that other. Oh man. Rock the red, baby. Rock the red. I got my Capital gear on, NHL, watching the Capitals. Watch the red, playoff bound. This is what we do. Just block Monica out of the chat. Y'all stupid. People can't die Image Crawford. So I want to, where Daryl go? Where you go, Daryl? I mean, so you say by knockout or decision. What makes you think Bud Crawford can knock Canelo Alvarez out when couldn't nobody else in the world do it? People who punch 5 and 10 times harder than Bud Crawford couldn't knock Canelo Alvarez out, but Bud Crawford can do it. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question. Y'all hit that like button. I really appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Share the video. I want to know. Ray B say, if Triple G couldn't do it, nobody can. Exactly. See, this is a problem. These dudes think this nigga is God. They really do think he's God. They really do. Nigga, my God, Jason in the building. Man, Jason, these niggas done gave me a headache. What up, fools? I heard Devil is now pound for pound #1 million after the trash ass performance, and Bud is still delusional looking for a payday. I don't know where you heard that shit at. What's up, Jason? Y'all hit that like button. Come on up in here. Where's Daryl at? He left? I ain't take the rent. They said no, don't take it. What make y'all think he can get a decision? Exactly. Not running. Tell me why you think Bud Crawford can knock Canelo Alvarez out when couldn't nobody else do it in the world. I want to know. I just want to know. No fly zone tag. I was just typing that and quote Canelo floods Bud ain't cracking like Triple G. Man, let me tell you. Triple G couldn't even hurt that nigga. Boom! Come back. Danny Jacob hit that nigga with a flush right hand. Canelo did like that. And this nigga Bud, y'all hold y'all goddamn mind. I don't give a fuck. He was on the snap, pack, whack, and all that shit. Well, answer the question. You still here? I just want you to answer the question. What make you think Bud can knock Canelo Alvarez out when many done tried and many didn't? That's it. Because I got to start calling y'all on this bullshit. That's all. That's all. Hit the like button, man. Dre is in the building. Say, Bud going to get the KO. Oh, see? Should I take Dre? Should I take his? Oh, see? Should I take his winch? You know, should I take his winch? But he didn't get the warning. There was the warning before all you people came on. If you come on this show saying some idiotic shit that Bud is gonna knock Canelo out, I'm taking your wrench. I'm taking your wrench unless you hit the link and explain to me why you think Bud Crawford can knock Canelo out. You know, put him in timeout. Now, Driz, where you at? Driz, you got to answer the question, champ. This the play, Lou. I'm going to put the link in there again. I'm going to put it in there again. I'm going to put it in there again. This the play. What's the play? They ain't coming in on to explain. This the play, dude. It's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a draw. I got 1,500, Bud won't drop shit. You know what I mean? If you say idiotic shit, hit the link and explain yourself. If you say idiotic shit, hit the link and explain. Nah, that don't work. Anything happening, boss? Nah, that don't work good. You gotta explain to me why you think it can happen. Anything can happen in boxing. Yes, many done tried, but nobody have. But you got the heart to say Bud can do it. So it's a reason. You think Bud Crawford can do it. So tell me, I'm gonna put a link in the chat. So tell me why you think Bud Crawford can knock Canelo out when people 3-4 times his size couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Because I can. If you don't like it, leave my channel. That's why. Canelo might laugh at that nigga punch. Yeah, 1,000%. Dig the link. Hit the link. Come on here and let me know why you think Bud Crawford can knock Canelo out. There will be no trolls today. I want an explanation of why. Hit the link. Hit the link. I want an explanation of why you think that nigga, when Triple G, Danny Jacob, Bivol, none of them dudes can wobble this nigga. But this Bud Crawford, a 47-pounder, who's chinny as hell, chin, can knock.
Do you have evidence of this?
That man out. Y'all just sound like a bunch of idiotic idiots. The neck of Canelo is like a bull. Watch the exercise that he do with his head. You know, I understand y'all saying, okay, Lou, I think Bud gonna knock him out, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know, Canelo is old. You know, he looking old. He flat-footed now. You know, Bud got a little bit of pop. You know, make up something. Look at boy wobble Bud, man. Bud is also 163 years old. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. 1,000%. Yeah, 1,000%. This nigga 38 years old. 38 years old. I don't understand y'all, man. I just don't understand y'all infatuation with a guy, you know, who couldn't even knock Mazemov out, but he gonna knock Bud Crawford out. Explain to me. He couldn't knock Mazemov out, but he can knock Canelo out. All I want is an explanation. That's it. You come on here saying bullshit, trolling, you know, anything can happen in boxing. Okay, but tell me how it's gonna happen. Tell me how it's gonna happen. He might do it. Y'all say he's gonna do it. He might do it. All I want you guys to do is tell me how. You know, is that hard to do? It's hard. Canelo and Katie Taylor got the same neck. Katie Taylor do got a thick ass neck, boy. You know, but Amanda Savannah was putting them paws on her. But I told her Katie gonna beat her. Katie gonna beat her again too. Katie Taylor neck is strong as hell. Yeah, Katie gonna beat her again too. There's just something about her. Let me tell y'all something. We might see a better fight in a hockey match than we see Bud and Canelo. I'm gonna be honest. We probably see a better fight in a hockey match than we see Bud and Canelo. And I see Tony none of them want to come on and explain themselves. See, this is what happens when you say idiotic shit and you think about it. You're thinking about it there, you know. This motherfucker couldn't even knock Mazemov out. Why am I saying he gonna knock Canelo out? Nobody gonna point out the fact Mazemov was the weakest champion at 154. Yeah, he was the email champ. He got Jamel Charlo belt. You know? Canelo got hurt by Cotto, brother. That's your point? That's your point? Is that your point? Canelo got hurt by Cotto, but okay, so that's your point. Is Bud Crawford hit harder than Cotto? Is Bud Crawford's resume better than Cotto? You know? Could Cotto hurt Bud Crawford? And I don't remember seeing that. Lou Bud fans think he going to end the tariffs too. Let me spell it out for them. Delusional. Oh my God. Katie, don't fight a man with 3 minutes round. Oh man. Yo, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Thank God, bye. Yeah. Good. That's one gone. Any more Bud fans want to leave? Thank goodness. You know what I mean? I do to Tank fans. If a Tank fan come in here right now and say Tank Davis is going to knock, let me see, 3 weight classes. Jamal Charlo out. I will take their fucking wrench. If Tank fans came in here and say he's going to knock Jamal Charlo out, I will take that win. But see you later, alligator. The Spence win got to that. That's what it is. Exactly. Exactly, boxing dude. 1,000%. Y'all hit the like button if y'all don't mind. You know, the Spence win got to their head, and they think I'm being mad. I just don't want to hear the ignorance. 1,000%. 1,000%. And you notice how you only said one win. You ain't say nobody else, right? You know. You notice how you only said the Spence win got to their head, boxing dude. You ain't say the Spence win, the this win, the this win, the this win, because you only can name too many fights. You can't name too many fights. You can't name too many fights that Bud Crawford was in that would get to your head and make him think he can knock Canelo Alvarez out. 1,000%. You so right. You so right. You know, and Dread, stop going back 20 years. 50,000 years ago, man. Come on, man. I'm giving you a benefit of the doubt now, man. Come on, man. I'm giving you benefit of the doubt. Okay. I feel you. Send it to me. Send it to me. Proves how much Wade Smith's name was. When Cotto brother heard him. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. How Canelo going to win when he couldn't beat the last fight? They handed Canelo the fight. Okay. They handed Canelo the fight. Okay. They handed Bud the fight against Mazamov. And he's Canelo Alvarez. They're not going to let no guy who moves around and jab all day beat Canelo Alvarez. And if you go back and watch the fight, he didn't win the fight. That man only won 4 rounds. 4 rounds. That's it. Stop exaggerating. See, y'all problem is when y'all don't like a fighter, y'all just run y'all mouth. That's it. You don't know boxing. You just listen to what other people say. Go back and watch the fight and see. That dude was on his bike. They not going to give you a fight for just jabbing and hitting a nigga. If you jab, they not going to do it. Y'all don't know boxing. You just run your fucking mouth. He is one of the face of boxing. You think they're going to give you the fight because you hit a nigga with a jab? Because you hit a nigga with a jab? It's not happening. Get your feelings out of it. Get your feelings out the fight. The man lost. The man lost. The man lost. The man ran like a pussy. The same thing Bud is going to do. Run like a pussy. Y'all niggas are just bamboozled. You guys are in denial. Bud is going to fight the same way Williams scored for, but he probably do a little bit less running. Because he is not crazy enough to stand there and bang with Canelo Alvarez. So that's the stupid ass super chat you just put up there. But thanks for the $5 super chat anyway. I appreciate it. Also said this will be Canelo's toughest fight of his career. Okay. Okay. I could have sworn Dimitri Bivol and Floyd Mayweather was his toughest fights of his career. He just speaking to speak. Do you know boxing, Drees, or you just running your mouth? Do you know boxing? Everybody he fight, they going to say is the toughest fight of his career. Let him fight David Benavidez. Then what they going to say then? If he fight David Benavidez, that's what he'll say. Or it was the toughest fight of his. This is going to be the toughest fight of his career. Come on, dude. Y'all, what is wrong with you people? Something's wrong, man. These people crazy, man. But it's not a tougher fight than Triple G. Exactly, Ray B. Exactly. How the fuck Bud Crawford is a tougher fight than Triple G? Cause Bud gonna run, pick and move. You know, these dudes know what they're doing. And before y'all came on, what did I say, Jason, Ray B? What did I say to y'all? Lorenzo, what did I say? Stop listening to these people. I don't even listen to these people no more. They just trying to sell the fight. That's it. They just trying to sell the fight. I don't listen to none of these boxers no more. None of these niggas. Because after last week, I don't believe it. You know, I don't believe nothing. If that's what he said.
Do you have evidence of this?
What evidence is that? What evidence? What evidence, man? You know, news alert. What evidence? Not even a tougher fight than planned. If we being real, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. You know, and when it's not, I want all you niggas to come back in here and apologize. You know what? I'm going live out in Vegas. No, Fly Long say, I like Bud as a fighter. I just don't think he beating Canelo coming up from 154. Well, I'm going 147, no Fly Zone, because they only had one fight at 54. Canelo going to look motivated against Bud, of course, like he did when he fought Charlo. He's not going to sit down and exactly. I said that before you came on. He's not going to just sit down and let Bud run around the ring. He's going to chase him down and try to knock him out. Wanna know why? And it's not a racial thing. Wanna know why? Bud black. He black. And Canelo ain't gonna lose to him. Canelo gonna give all his might to get him. They ain't gonna like, well, you know, he fought William Skull, he black, William Skull Cuban. There's a difference. Bud like Cubans. I mean, Canelo like Cubans. Canelo 112 and Skull 110. Those copy box titles punches landed. Big G in the building. What's up, Vic? Hope everything. Well, y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. How y'all think this thing gonna go? Tell me how you think it's gonna go. If the fight do happen, how is it gonna go? What do you people think? If you listening to the Bud and all the people you know daggone well, they lying. You know, he is not gonna do this. Bud gonna be running and ducking and dodging and all that stuff, man. He is trying to bamboozle you guys. He is trying to bamboozle everybody. They just selling the fight, man. This is how I'm going on from now on about boxing in general. All they doing is trying to sell the fight. Don't listen to nothing these mother hudders say, man. Nothing at all. Because it just don't make sense. You know, don't listen to them. It just don't make sense, man. I don't believe nothing these guys say. They can go in there and say, I'm going to chase them down. Team EV say, Garcia versus Haney should be on the Bud Canelo on the card. Nah, they ain't going to do that. They're going to make their own money. But people not even looking forward to that no more, Timmy. People ain't looking forward to that fight no more. After what they just saying. Nobody want to see that shit. They blew it. That fight could have been one of the biggest fights out there. It would have did maybe 500,000. Maybe 500,000 pay-per-view buys. It could have. But now that Ryan and Laws, Devin look like some shit. It ain't happening. You know? Ryan and Laws, Bud look like some shit. It's not going to happen, man. You know? So, I don't know, man. Joaquin must be at work, man. You know, I just don't think that's going to happen. But they did sign a contract, so we're going to have to see what's going on. They did sign a contract. So I'd rather see Ryan rematch Rolly. I'd rather see him rematch Rolly. You know, so but we're gonna see what happens. And we're gonna see what happens, man. Cause I knew this stuff that we're gonna bring some off the wall stuff that y'all saying, man. I knew it. You know, it's like when you're a fan of boxing, y'all take it too personal. You take it too personal. When you're a fan like that, y'all take it too damn personal. Lou, didn't I tell you Dad was going to jab, clinch, jab, maybe throw a hook to the back. He got that for me. He jab to the left. He jab to the right. He jab to the free throw and hold and jab again. You know? Canelo hasn't stopped anyone since playing. Yeah. You right, 1,000%. You know, he hasn't stopped a 68-pound fighter. You right, Dres, 1,000%. He hasn't. He hasn't stopped a 68-pound fighter. You know, Bud Crawford last fight. Did he stop Mazemov when he moved up to hit 54? Did he stop Mazemov when he moved to 54, Dres? Y'all lucky I ain't got my Jeopardy music on. Did Bud Crawford stop Mazemov when he moved up? So technically, I can say Bud Crawford ain't stopped nobody since who he fought? Who was fought before Mazemov? I can't even remember. Earl Spence. Tell the truth, Isaac. What's up, champ? Tell the truth, Isaac. What's going on, man? He said Plant was 68. Yeah. Plant was 168, 1,000%. Plant was 168. 168. So when I'm asking this dude, Isaac, is he said Canelo hasn't stopped it. He wants him Plant. Plant was 168. And that's what I said. He 168. You know, he's 168. Bud couldn't stop Mazemov. And you niggas think he can stop Canelo. This the stupidest shit I ever heard these Bud fans say. See, y'all done past Devin Haney fans. The Bud fans done, you Bud fans done past Devin Haney fans. I mean, y'all holding turkey hands too and washing his feet? These niggas holding turkey hands too and washing his feet, man.
Do you have evidence of this?
No sense, man. I mean, y'all just ridiculous, man. But if y'all not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Come on up in here and let me know. Hit that like button, man. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all see the thumbnail, is Bud Crawford gonna be Willie Gault? Is it gonna be Sha'Carri Richardson? Is it gonna be Ben Johnson? What are you gonna do? Or y'all gonna allow him to lie to you guys and say that I'm gonna show y'all why I'm the best in the world? You know, I don't believe you, Bud. I don't believe you. I hold the nigga hand for 20 million. Oh man, man. You know what? They asked me that, right? They asked me yesterday, Lou, would you hold turkey hand for 20 million? I might talk a lot of shit. I thought about it. Hey Timmy, I thought about it. 20 million, hey, give me that motherfucking hand, nigga. I want. Oh man, I appreciate you, man. But since you subscribe, man, I got you, man. I got you. If you subscribe, I got you. Tell the truth. I'm gonna give my man a wrench. Cause he coming in telling the truth. There you go. You got a wrench now. I appreciate you, champ. Yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. I don't know, man. No, maybe it's just me. I tell facts over feelings on this show. Always facts over feelings. I ain't got my hat on today. Facts over feelings. Y'all join members only. We doing a gift giveaway this month. If you no fly zone, you need to join members only. You join members only, Son of God is going to give you guys a free t-shirt. And we got a hell of a, y'all ain't been on my website. Y'all need to go check the website out. I got a lot of good merch on there, man. But we giving a gift giveaway, but it's only to people who's members only. He's like, I don't know, Luke. Haney fans are somewhere up there too. They said he's a masterclass boxer, outperformed Tank in his last fight, and Stephen Murray to the hospital. Oh yeah, wait till he get his man still. And the lie detective said that was a lie. Oh, Stephen Murray wasn't in no damn doctor. Bill, man, they caught that man in a lie, man. You gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. I understand you his daddy, you a promoter, man. You gotta let this man be a man. You ruining this kid, man. You ruining this kid. And if he go fight Rocha next, come on. But I understand. Let him build his confidence back up. Rocha punch like a motherfucker though. I understand though. Let him build his confidence, man. Let him build his confidence. If Devin Haney fights Rocha next, hey, it is what it is, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know what he's gonna do next, man. But he got to do better than what we just seen. But Bill Haney told us. Bill Haney told us we're gonna see a new Devin Haney. And no fly, this is the new Devin Haney. Tell the truth, this is the new Devin Haney. I mean, ain't nothing we can say about it, right? It's the new Devin Haney. Move around, jab, jab, jab. Move around, jab, 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 hold. Move around, jab, jab, jab. Jab is way to victory. As my favorite fighter, Keith Thurman says, first one to 7 wins, right? The first one to 7 wins. And so, hey, Devin was the first one to 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's what that's what Bud gonna do. The first fighter to 7 wins. The first fighter to 7 wins, man. Hey, Bud might be the first fighter to 7. You never know. You never know, man. You never know. He might get 7 rounds out of it, but he ain't gonna be able to do it the way Devin did it. The question is, who is Haney gonna fight at 147? He ain't fighting at 147, Darren. You know what I said. Devin Haney is the catchweight king. He the new catchweight king now, man. Only one he gonna fight at 47 is Ryan. Ryan ain't going no catchweight. So he will have to fight Ryan at 47. Rocha might move up to 44 to fight him. And that's what they saying he might fight. That's what they saying he might fight Rocha next, man. I'd rather see, instead of him fighting Rocha, man, I'd rather see Devin fight Blair the Flair. What do you think about that, Darren? You guys? I'd rather see him fight Blair the Flair. So he got to move up. The catchweight stuff is over. I told y'all when that man come back, he gonna be the catchweight king. Didn't I tell y'all that? When he come back, he was gonna be the catchweight king. Y'all thought I was joking? Y'all thought I was joking? He gonna be the catchweight king. That man need to move up to 47 and take, and see what he can do. You seen Shakur on the Breakfast Club? He said he would move up to fight Conor Ben. Shakur, let me see this, y'all. I'm saying it again. What I've been saying, Timmy, I don't listen to these fighters no more. I don't listen to them. They say a lot of shit they don't do. Especially that nigga. So he gonna move from 35, 40, 47 to fight Conor Ben. Do you even believe that? I know I don't even listen to nothing Shakur say, man. I don't listen to nothing Shakur say. Timmy, hold on, Timmy. I got you. 1 minute, Timmy. I got you. I'm in a nice mood today because I'm talking about Bum Bud. Pissed Monica off today. That's all that matters. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all just getting in here. Share the video. Show the brother some love, man. Appreciate the super chats and cash out. Appreciate y'all. Sit them down. Styles make fights. I like Blair Flair fight. Okay. I like that too. The lie detector says that was a lie. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been saying it. I don't believe these niggas no more, Dern. No fly zone. I don't believe none of these fighters. I don't give a fuck what Shakur said on the Breakfast Club. I don't believe him. I don't believe none of these dudes, man.
Do you have evidence of this?
They come to this motherfucker saying, we're going to do this. I'm going to beat you down. I'm going to knock him out. Watch and see. They trying to sell a fight. Crawford say, I'm the best man in the world. You're going to see, knowing he going to be the running man. Shakur at 35 right now say he'll move up to 47 to fight Conor Benn. Conor Benn will whoop Shakur Stevenson ass. All that. You think he running from De Los Santos? Do you think Shakur Stevenson ran from De Los Santos? Man, that nigga will run Joe. He will run Joe. He'll look worse than William Skull fighting Conor Benn. He would look worse than William Skull if Shakur Stevenson was to fight Conor Benn. Conor Benn fearing them niggas hot. I'm telling you. I like Conor Benn. Oh, man. Shakur also said Tank drains all his opponents and never fights them at the best. You believe that too. So, my man Will the Steel is in the building. You know what? One day, when I'm going to go nuclear, and I'm going to get Will the Steel the link, and we're going to go nuclear all day on you niggas. We're going to go nuclear all day on you niggas, man. I don't listen to Shakur Stevenson no more. I don't listen to none of these fighters. I don't listen to none of them. I don't listen to none of them. Because they all full of shit, man. They all full of shit. I don't listen to none of these boxers, man. He'll fight Conor Benn at 47. Yeah, okay. I love to see that. I would love to see that shit. You know what I mean? I love to see that shit. You're not pissing me off. You just showing your hatred and ignorance. And yeah, all right. Well, you know, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I put it up there. You super chatted. I put it up there. Well, my ignorance. I'm ignorant. So I'm showing my ignorance because I'm trying to get you guys to explain why you ignorant people, you know, think Bud Crawford can knock Canelo out and he couldn't knock Masvidal out. So that's me. That's my opinion. I don't give a fuck what you have. You know, I can hate on whoever I want to hate on. You know, if you call it hate, I can do it. You know, if that's what you want to call it, how about being facts over feelings? Facts over my, you know, facts over my.
Do you have evidence of this?
You over beat the shit out of who? You out to Jamal? You another nigga. Keep you sounding like them fighters now. You sounding like them niggas that ran now, Maul. Get out of here, man. Shakur get his ass whooped. He gonna go up to 47. You out to damn man. That man will run his ass off. He go up to 47. He fight at 35 now, running from De Los Santos. So you really think he gonna So you really think he gonna go up to 47 and fight Conor Benn? You out your goddamn mind, man. Oh man, Will's tripping, man. Will gotta stop that, man. You know, he gotta stop that. His loyalty is too high. Man. Nah, man, I'm telling you, man, this stuff is just outrageous. Niggas coming in here saying this dude can knock Canelo out. Yeah. They got another one. King Maestro. Anyone can get KO. The KO comes from the punter that don't see. Canelo knockdowns come from punter, man. I don't want to hear none of that shit you talking. I don't want to hear it. Explain to me how Bud Crawford can knock Canelo out, knock him out when nobody else could. That's all I want you to explain. I put a link in there for all y'all, but y'all scared to hit the fucking link. You scared to hit the link. Explain to me how that man can knock Canelo Alvarez out. That's all I want to know. Oh, this nigga here been missing in that. Now I know he'll hit the link. But he talks, he too damn loud. Cause that's my man though. He ain't been in here 50,000 years. They been asking where he at, missing in action. I said he too big for us. He on Twitter now. He a Twitter gangster now. HLD is a Twitter gangster. That's my nigga though. That's my guy, HLD. He a Twitter gangster, man. HLD, they in here tripping today, boy. Oh my God, they tripping HLD. All these fighters look like shit, but let me tell you, King Maestro, they speed, counter punching, and punching in between punches is how Canelo can be KO. Okay, all right, you telling me how? You telling me how? But how Bud Crawford can do it, and Canelo never been knocked out or knocked down. Tell me how he can do it. And Triple G couldn't do it. Danny Jacobs couldn't do it. Bilbo couldn't do it. So tell me how Bud can do it, and he hits nowhere near hard as these niggas. So tell me, and little Bud couldn't do Mazemar, but he can do Canelo. Tony, don't tell him you miss him. So I don't understand y'all, man. I just don't understand. I guarantee you, that man, HLD be cooking TVV. Who's TVV? The Boston Voice? Oh, man. HLD going there? Oh, man. You going to Haney Voice, champ? You ain't got no chance over there. Oh, man. You go over there with the Haney Voice. I hear you. Man, them dudes, man, I'm telling you, man. When these dudes got it in their heart with their certain fighter, you have no chance. Them all stupid. They had no, tell them HLD, they had no chance, champ. Man, this shit is crazy. This boxing crazy shit is crazy. Maybe Teach can. I know Teacher hit the link, but he probably at work. And Teach, I didn't want to understand Teach. These people mad at me, Teach, because I told them if they come on here saying Bud will knock Canelo out, I'm taking their wrench. Then I say, okay, I'm not going to take your wrench. I put a link out there. I'm giving you a chance to explain to me how Bud Crawford can knock Canelo Alvarez out when I had nobody else there. So, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I mean, I just want to know. Because I don't listen to these niggas no more. After last week and the week after these months, I don't listen to them. When the last time Canelo been hurt, I can't remember. Yeah, well, never don't say it. You ain't wrong. But no, don't say that too close, because Monica in here, she going to get mad. My man Dre's in here, he said it. Don't, shh. Man, get them right, dog. They quiet as hell. Where the link? HLD, I knew he wanted a link. I ain't seen my man in a million years, man. Yep. That's crazy, man. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I just want to see it. Tell me how. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying Crawford beats Canelo by KO. I'm saying in boxing, anyone can be KO. Yeah, you right. Now that's you right. Anyone can be KO. But can Crawford KO? What I'm asking, can Crawford KO Canelo? It's either simple yes or no. Ohio in the building. My guy say the setup has begun. Canelo so powerful performance that giving Crawford fans hope. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Then bringing Bud in the ring afterwards. Epic. Lou, meet you in Vegas in September for drink. Yeah, man. Hey. Send me your email. Send me your number through email. Put the number through my email, Ohio. I'll be out there in Vegas. HLD, what's up, champ?
What's going on, everybody? How we doing, man? Happy New Year,
man. You know,
Happy New Year.
you're grinding, champ. You know how it is. Fucking with these Bud fans, you know me. Fucking with these Bud fans.
Oh man, pretty holding hands, Bud. He looks so cute.
Hold that man hand. He probably washed his sandals and his feet and everything too.
Shit, bro. Yo, man. Look, it's a money grab, man. It's a money grab. We know that. I mean, the thing is that got me kind of like a little bit me putting it together. Bud is set to have 2 more fights left. So who's he gonna fight after Canelo?
That man, he gonna retire.
And then you saw the scorecard on Saturday. How did that guy get a 115, 113?
I don't know.
You see, so I'm thinking maybe a robbery in September, then a rematch in Cinco de Mayo, and then they'll give it back to Canelo, and then, you know, that's I sense that type of bullshit in the works. It's a lot of money.
Where they fighting at? In Vegas, right?
Yeah, I just got my tickets yesterday in Allegiant Stadium.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be a robbery, because I just don't think Bud ain't gonna run like Skull, but he ain't gonna be walking either.
I just don't see it. I don't see no way, no how. This Bud is old and slow. He's
38 years, and they don't understand that. HLD.
He's 38. He'll be 38 in September. So, he's not the same. He's not the same Bud that fought Benavidez when he was 31. That elusive Bud is not here no longer. This Bud got no legs.
He don't move like that no more.
No, he don't. You know, he could feint, and he could do the feint dance with what you do with Majimov, and even Majimov with the feint, you know, those feint dances. He got hit how many times in a row with that right hand?
Now, HLD, when I say this, I don't want to hear you on these other channels saying this. This how the fight going to go. And I've been saying it since they ever said they're going to make the fight. If you notice me, I look at these fights. Do you ever see Bud right eye always closing in these fights?
Well, it was a little touch tougher than Majimov.
Every fight he had, his last 4 fights, his right eye is almost closed. Kell Brook did it with just 4 rounds. They're going to stop the fight because I think Canelo is going to close Bud right eye. They're going to throw in the towel.
I could see that. I could see that.
Watch what I tell you. That.
You know, I can also see Bud hitting him in the ribs and making him diarrhea all over the damn fucking ring.
Canelo getting him in the ring.
Bro, when Canelo busting ribs, man, Bud is going to shit everything he ate last week. You know, so I just don't see it, man. You know, credit to the man. Hey, I mean, get it. You got to have balls to want to do it. And there's no doubt about it. You know, and it is monumental. Yeah, he's going to be talked about that he can do it. But he also knows, man, I could get my ass really kicked here.
Yeah.
And so it takes balls. I give him credit in that sense. But, bro, I don't want to hear he ain't beating Canelo. Not Canelo. No. Unless Canelo wants to take it easy on him.
No, let me tell you why. And I'm not being racist and nothing like that. I'm just telling facts. Bud Crawford is black. Canelo is not going to take it light on Bud Crawford. He took a light on Belanga. He's Puerto Rican. Munguia. He carried
Munguia.
Yeah, exactly. And
he dropped
Skull, he just got frustrated with Skull. He didn't want to chase a nigga around the ring.
No, like let's be realistic. Oh, he could have tried to cut the ring, but it wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Because they wasn't going to get him the fight.
It's good, right? It just why is he? Now you know what? I'm not going to perform my best in front of Bud sitting there watching you chase this dude and whatever. I ain't going to do that. This guy ain't going to beat me tonight. And I'm going to take it like that to September. And then I'm going to bust Bud Crawford's ass for being arrogant enough to want to step in the ring with me.
And listen, y'all, HLD wasn't even on the show when I said that shit 20 minutes ago. The same shit he just said, I said 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
Canelo knew they wasn't going to give him the fight. He said, "I'm not going to waste my time chasing this motherfucker."
Yeah, because you still look silly. I mean, even though he may catch him here and there for a punch or two, but it's still like you know you're just exerting yourself to what? For what? I would have done it.
Skull, yeah. See, I said it for a reason, King Michael. Yeah, he's black, but Skull is what, HLD? Tell him what he is. Cuban.
He's Celia Cruz, man.
Exactly. He's Cuban. See what I'm saying? Crawford African American. Skull is Cuban.
But he hates his ass too, bro. Trust me. He hates him, not because he hates him for that running shit, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought Devin Haney really shit his pants the other day, but damn, bro, this guy was really on that, bro. It just took it to another level. He broke David Haney's record. Like, damn, man. But once the same left hook that dropped Berlanga is gonna knock out Crawford.
No, he didn't take it easy on Charlo because Charlo is black. See, now you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Maul Wills in the comment section.
Yeah, he dropped Charlo in the second, bro.
And the same thing gonna happen to Bud. And if it's gonna happen to Bud, Bud got a little bit dog in him. So he like throwing punches back when he get hit.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get fucked up. It's just I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I just can't wait.
We all know that Canelo could destroy Hurt Bud. What can Bud do to him?
So Monica say Bud is taller and has the reach. Everybody is tall and got the reach over Canelo. What the fuck?
How tall you think that Skull was? 6-footer? Probably came in at 205. I mean, like, what are we talking about?
Oh my God! Then see, I told you, these Bud fans, they Bud fans.
He's taller, bro. And Skull is taller and bigger than Crawford. Berlanga is bigger and taller and stronger than Bud.
They just be running it. They just be running their mouth, man. You know, they just don't know. And somebody came here. I ain't listened to the interview with Shakur Stevens and the other running nigga. Did he really say he'll go up to 47 fight? One of my favorite fighters that I like and nobody like, Conor Ben. Did he say that?
I don't know if he did, but I think he's.
But let me tell you, I don't believe nothing these fighters say. Nothing. Or the manager. Nothing. They just say they just do a lot of talking to try to promote themselves.
I like Shakur when he's at his best, and with his broken hands, this young kid is really in the precipice of a real short career. Unfortunately, he's at the stage of Money May without going through Pretty Boy knocking everybody out, and his hands are already broken. You know, he's supposed to be in the Pretty Boy era, right?
Yeah.
And he's already in the Money May with the delicate hands, and I need orthopedic gloves and shit. This kid, unfortunately, and hey, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if it was technique, biology, the way he was born, but those hands are the death of his career because nobody's gonna want to watch him. I mean, when you get, well, he got booed in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob Aaron paid everybody to boo me. Yeah, okay. And leave the stadium early. When have you ever heard those Saudi people make any noise? And they booed him. And
that what did it. That what pissed Turkey off. When he got booed and started sticking his tongue out like a little bitch, that was it.
No, bro. I think Turkey. He gave him one last shot because he's buddies of Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he has some faith in Zepeda to do a number on him, maybe. But I think if this kid does not give us a Mayweather Gotti type of fucking fight, or fight like he beat up Jamel Herring, if he don't do something like that with Zepeda, I don't think Turkey's really gonna put any more money in him. Because I also feel that he's done with Devin Haney.
Yeah, 1,000%. Wouldn't you be,
bro? I know that I've heard Turkey's not happy with Devin Haney's performance. He's not.
So your favorite guy Bill Haney said we're going to see the new improved Devin Haney. So this is the new improved Devin Haney.
Damn, bro, that's to have a year off. Look, if the kid is broken, if he's broken, then he shouldn't be fighting.
Yeah,
he should, and that's just the bottom line. It just if you're that scared, you need to retire.
Yeah,
you need to retire.
Scooter, what's up? Hit the like button, subscribe. He said, he did say he'll move up to 47 to fight Conor McGregor. But let me tell y'all again, stop listening to these fucking fighters. They just lying to sell themselves. He's not moving up from 35 to 47 to fight Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor whoops your core ass. I'm telling you that.
That ain't happening, man. That kid ain't going nowhere.
It ain't happening. Exactly. It's not happening.
Not happening. I don't think no. Until we got to see what he does with Zepeda. We really do. And I think this is his last shot. Because it's not about that he can't fight anymore. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna want to pay to go watch him fight?
Keep watching this shit, man. Watching it.
Especially after what we saw. We're done. I think the industry is done because these guys are going to ruin the business of boxing. This is a black guy that what they did this past weekend to the sport. Who wants to watch this shit?
And that was my next question. What did you think about this? I was so fucking mad,
bro.
What did you think about the weekend of boxing?
Well, man, I mean, I was pissed off. How much is my bill? Let me see. It was 90 plus all the fucking service and tax. What 110? You know what I mean for this shit? And granted, man, I saw my guy do his thing. You know what I mean? I saw my guy do his thing, and I know he played it down. Because I'm not going to give my best to be the on the bottom of the card. You want my best, you're going to pay me to be the best. So, Teal did what he had to do in School Barboza. But what Devin Haney did? No, man, there's no excuse. And then, the Ryan Garcia fight, I really believe that kid is on medications, bro. I think he's on some type of bipolar medication. He's tuned down.
Yeah,
he's tuned down.
And another thing, I told people, Rolly had his puncher's chance, but Ryan is scared of Rolly. He always been scared of Rolly.
I think in the combination of medication being calm, he's like Mike Tyson now. You see Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson, he's subdued. You know he's not that Hulk of a person anymore for the most part. And he's very subdued. And that's how Ryan behaved this entire thing. Very, very subdued. And then granted, Rolly took advantage of the opportunity and did it's not like Rolly did anything spectacular.
No,
he was consistent. The one thing that he did, he was consistent in his offensive approach. He had the phone booth all night, making sure he's protecting himself from that left hook. And he kept on coming forward.
Yeah.
And so, hey, granted for Rolly, he did what he had to do. And at his best in discipline, he took advantage of one of the worst nights of Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
But I'm done with the whole saga, bro. I don't want to see no rematch. I don't want to hear it. Let's move forward. And because the sport can't be hung up on these two clowns with this shit. I think fucked up with marinating this fight, just like he did with Wilder when he put him on that undercard and got knocked out instead of putting him, straight up with AJ. They would try to marinate the fight, and guess what happens? These guys, somebody loses on an undercard, and then what's the point? And so the same thing happened here. He instead of having Devin Haney and Ryan go at it right off the bat, look what happened.
Saying they still might have that fight. Don't nobody want to see that shit now.
I don't think Turkey wants that fight.
Don't nobody want to see it now. They got a running man and a dude that don't want to punch. Well, he gonna punch Devin because Devin ain't got no pop. But when he fights somebody that got power, Ryan don't want to throw no punches.
Well, what's Haney gonna do? Is he gonna do the same thing he just did? Versus
He gonna do it worse than that. He gonna do it worse than that.
Ramirez, who's look, he had a lot of wars early on, and he's only 32, but he's washed. What's considered washed in the business. The guy is just, he's not all there no more. He's taking too many punches and he's slow. He's done.
And this what got me with all these niggas. Oh, Jose Ramirez in the best shape of his life. He's gonna do this. I don't know about both, nigga. You've been trying to fight T.O. for all these years, and you had like a little bit. T.O. styled and profiled on your bitch ass. I am so mad at all these fighters. It's just pathetic, man. This is the worst card I ever seen in my whole entire life.
T.O. got bored. T.O. got bored in that fight.
Yeah.
And so and that's a problem of his that if he stays bored, then he'll go into the showboating shit. But he's like, bro, this guy ain't gonna do shit to me. I don't and that's him. That's his personality. He needs a dog to keep him on his edge. And if the guy's not that, he don't care. He'll lose interest.
Yeah,
to a point. So I don't blame T.O. Barboza talked a lot of shit. He got smacked across the face. He got left with 3 finger marks on his face, and then he didn't come to fight.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. You talk all this shit about this dude all these years, and this dude styled and profiled on your bitch ass, and you ain't do nothing. But he tried to do a Mikey Garcia. When after the round is over, he put his hand. What the fuck is he doing?
Come on, my man. You serious? You serious? Oh my God. He shit the bed.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. And
William Skull, I would have been impressed.
And William Skull, it looked like Hercules fighting Donald Duck. That's how big he looked over Canelo. And this big motherfucker ran. What the fuck?
So what does that tell you? When you got these giants, because Canelo's a midget at 5'7", and you got these giants scared of his ass because they feel that power and they're done. They're done.
Yeah.
Oh my God! When Canelo hits Crawford, it's
they don't understand. They don't understand. See, we got King Maestro in here talking about Crawford gonna knock Canelo out. No, I say what? Don't talk about his favorite fighter. He gonna get on your ass, King Maestro. Don't talk about T.O.
You can talk about T.O., man. T.O.'s ready to become 3-time lineal.
T.O. is overhyped. Style make fight, but both is flat-footed, come forward and slow. All T.O. had to do was box. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, though. I'm with you on that one.
He was not a Ramirez. He was not a Ramirez, but he's too slow, and not only foot-wise, bro. T.O. catches him to the punch all the time, bro. The guy doesn't have speed in his hands.
He said Khan was out boxing Canelo. Oh shit.
Okay.
It's 12 rounds in the fight, right? 12 rounds.
We're talking about how many years ago was Khan?
Exactly.
You want to bring up but Cotto Wobble, they're gonna bring up that Cotto Wobble Canelo. That's what they're gonna bring up soon here, man. When he got rocked by Cotto like 15 years ago.
King Maestro said anyone could get KO. That's what he said. But you said that, and I said, how can Bud KO Canelo? You couldn't explain. You said all this bullshit, Cotto brother. Stuff, man.
I agree, but I agree. Anyone can KO. Exactly. Can KO. But who can KO Canelo? Maybe AJ.
Exactly.
Wilder. Maybe.
Exactly. Not these little niggas.
No, man. Not these. He's bro. He eats it, bro. I mean, the guy is built different.
Exactly.
He's built different.
Exactly, man.
He's like that little dwarf from Lord of the Rings.
What do you think about the man that came through and saved boxing?
Hey man, the guy is a warrior. The guy is a warrior, and people talking shit about him getting dropped, bro. That guy got up and went go get it. He got up and went to go get it. He didn't turn into Huggy Bear Haney. He didn't turn into the Road Runner. No, that little dude got the fuck up and said, "Let's bang, motherfucker.
Let's go." That's how he always do. He get knocked down. Phyllis Trinidad get up and say, "Let's go.
Let's go." Now we own it. You know, and so I you gotta appreciate the young man. You know, I love it. Same for his competitor, Cardenas, bro. He came to come get it, and he left it all in there. He did, but there was no chicken shit in there. There was no chicken shit man in that ring. And let me put it, there was no losers.
Mm-hmm.
There was a winner, but there were no losers. Not in my eyes.
Yeah,
not in my eyes. Same thing with Conor Benn and Chris Eubank.
Yeah,
you
know,
know,
the fight. There
was a winner, but I don't think nobody lost, bro.
They was smoking. I was like, woo-hoo-hoo. I told people, I say, Eubank just too big at the end. Conor Benn just ain't had no gas.
Yeah, and hey, you know, that's where it's at. That was where it's at. You know, the guy was just the size disadvantage carried on, and at the later rounds, that one guy had a little bit more left in him to overcome the little guy. But Conor Benn, I think, you know, after all the shit that he took, you know, for his screw up with the PEDs or the steroids, I think he made a mark to redeem himself and now build from this.
And people always ask me, they like, Lou, why you like Conor Benn? I just like the way he fight. That's it. I think that's it. I just like the way he fight.
He comes to get it. He comes to get it.
He wants the smoke,
bro. You know? and if this guy is to come to the United States, bro,
I want him to fight Devin Haney. I've been praying to the boxing gods. Bro,
he's got a greasy Spanish. I'm talking about a greasy dude. Speaks a greasy Spanish that is like. Yeah, bro, he's gonna get liked over here. Bro, he's gonna have the Latino community on him because he speaks so like, bro, very street Spanish, and I think he'll have a big fanfare over here. But with what he did right now, he probably built another fanfare over there in the UK. But yeah, he comes to get it. You know what I mean? He leaves it all in the ring, and win, lose or draw, you know, he's gonna try to. He comes to fight. He just comes to fight. Yeah. You know, just like Inoue does. He comes to fight. Yeah. You know, and I think everybody on Friday, they need to, and all the other, everybody needs to understand that this is the hurt business. You know, yeah, we like defense, but it's hit first. It's hit first, and you gotta do that.
Do you feel like I feel, HLD, man, that this last week might have really fucked boxing up?
I think we needed it. I think it's a momentary because now we know that nobody's accepting these excuses.
Yeah, everybody went off. Boxers, the women boxers. I mean, everybody. Damn, Rayfield.
Did you see?
Amanda Serrano was
Amanda Serrano in the last 5 rounds versus Katie Taylor outlanded Canelo, Tio fight, Haney fight, and the right guys. In 5 rounds of 2-minute rounds, she outlanded all these motherfuckers combined. That's my baby. That's my queen.
But Katie been putting no pause on her though, man.
Nah, I ain't putting no pause, but they gave her a lot of freebies, bro. Billy Goat Taylor, man. That's her name. Billy Goat Taylor.
Oh shit.
But bro, embarrassing. And you know what? Even managers, bro. Other managers, they're like, what's his name?
Hey, Luda Bella, all them dudes was
Joel Diaz, the guy who
did you see Oscar in the Bahamas? He a little stressed out.
Bro. He went 0-for-3 too in that night.
Yeah.
He went 0-for-3, but you know, you got Joel Diaz who they interviewed yesterday. The guy who Inoue knocked out, Joel Diaz, and he's like,
you know, I interviewed him 3 years ago, Cadonas, when I first started my channel.
He's a great dude. I like him as a man, as a trainer. And he came out and they're talking about, he's like, man, I'm going to apologize to the boxing people for that disgrace. I'm going to apologize because that pissed me off. That after all this money this man is putting out, this is the garbage you guys gave. You know what I mean? And everybody just took that money. The only one who showed up was Rolly and Tio.
Tio, Rolly. That's it.
That's it. Oh, and the firefighters and the cop at the beginning.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see it.
Yeah, you know, the exhibition. The cop was undefeated against the firemen, and this guy came and put it on him. So anyway, but embarrassing, bro, embarrassing, and I really hope that Turkey makes an example of these guys and say, you know what,
stop giving them all that money.
Well, he's not going to give that money, not to give that money to Haney and Ryan. You know, move that storyline could come back again in another year or so. But we're done with this shit for right now. We don't need that. And Shakur, you got one chance this July. You got one shot to win, lose, or draw, but that you come to fight. You come to fight.
Yeah. Driz, you say, what do you say Shakur beats Ben? Shakur too technical. When the last time Shakur showed you he was technical in a fight? It wasn't a De Los Santos fight. It wasn't. I ain't seen no. All I seen was him jumping back on the foreman and running.
Nah,
when the last time he showed you he was a technical fighter? Because when he fight punches, he run. Now, he might don't run too much in Williams Zepeda because Williams Zepeda ain't got no power, but he got volume, you know.
I like that. That's what intrigues me because the kid he'll throw 1,500 punches in a fight. So how is Shakur going to deal with that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is crazy, man. I just was so disappointed, AJ. They ain't gonna lie. You gonna ask Tony, man. I'm gonna blow a gasket, man. These motherfuckers, man. This is not boxing. It's not boxing.
And the thing is because nobody really put a stop to it. Nobody. And if they don't stop this shit, it's gonna kill the sport. You know, so either Turkey's gonna have to decide. You know what? What Canelo said at the end of the fight. I don't like fighting these type of guys. They don't come to fight. And I want to be. Hey, let it be okay. If Devin Haney challenge him, nah, man. I don't. Call us a duck. We don't want to fight you. Keep it going. Keep it going. All these runners, keep them going. We don't care for them. I don't care. You want to call my fighter a duck. I don't want him. I don't want you to fight Haney. No, I don't. I don't want to see that shit.
If that's all that nigga gonna do, and that's what he gonna be doing from now on, I don't want to see that shit either.
You know, so it's. I think this was necessary overall for the fighters to know that the people ain't tolerating this shit, and that Turkey realized, because even Turkey got up from his chair with that kind of fight. He had his hands in the.
Yeah, they say he was pissed.
Bro, the Saudi prince must have called him, bro. He said,
see, people think I be joking. I'm telling y'all, everybody got a boss. I'm telling y'all, they call that nigga. They ain't wasting money no more. I'm telling you,
bro. The Saudi prince called Turkey Al-Sheikh and told him, "I give you lots of money for you get and you bring me this shit. I'd rather watch two camels fucking. You jerk." You know what I mean? I bet he was on that shit because who wanted to watch that? Who wanted to watch that?
Oh,
you know, and he has a boss. And yeah, you're right. Everybody's got a boss. The Saudi prince should have told them, bro. I don't care. You know how we complaining that Turkey goes to the corner? Man, he should have told him, look, the Saudi, you should have went to William Skull's corner and told the entire corner of William Skull, the Saudi prince called. If you do not stay in the middle of the ring and fight, you guys will be in prison for 20 years. Understood? You do not leave Saudi Arabia.
You think it's too early for Abdullah Mason to fight Nakathila?
No, I think the kid is ready.
We're gonna see.
I think the kid is ready.
I think he might be ready, but that motherfucker got Shakur. He ran the last 3 rounds. That motherfucker hit hard, man.
Yeah, but my man Abdullah Mason is not a run. He not
okay. I hope he went working on that defense.
He's got the same grit that we saw within Nguyen. He got dropped and he comes to fight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And so granted, it's too early for us to be seeing that shit from him. But it's also a learning curve because he's only 21, maybe 20. So I get it. But it just how many more babysitting fights can he have? You know what I mean? He can't. I would have liked to see him against Kid Austin. I think they're about the same level. Maybe Kid Austin is a little bit more ahead, but they're about right there. But I think it's a good fight. When is the Abdullah Mason fight in Nakatili?
I think in 2 months.
So it's going to be on the undercard of Shakur then?
It probably do.
Yeah, okay. I like it. Is it a step up? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nakatili's fought a lot of big names, so there's a lot of experience in there. A lot of experience. So we'll see, man. Sink or swim.
She say, how much Lewis paying you? HLD ain't been on this channel in 1 year. How the hell am I paying him? What you talking about?
We bring in some common sense. That's all, man. Yo, Lou, you need to have the soundbite clip of Antoine Russell, man.
That's my guy. You know that's my favorite. You know that's my
guy. So do you have his clip?
I played it yesterday.
Trash.
You talking about Devin Haney?
Yeah. Trash.
I played it yesterday.
Oh man, I love it, bro. I posted that shit.
He went in. Because he knew, and you know he hate the Haneys. You know?
Yeah, because they did all that bullshit with Gary, man. Oh yeah, we sent you trying to con him with some bullshit as contract.
There you go.
Trash. Devin Haney is broke now. Ryan Garcia done broke that boy. Ryan Garcia put him down, hurt him, and did all this cheating on him. Now he don't even fight the same. He fought the Spanish guy, and he only threw 74 punches the whole fight. He forget. Some of the shots he threw, it was mostly a jab to the body. He only threw a couple of hooks, and his hooks wasn't hard. Were they clean? Okay, I give you that. But there wasn't even no effective punches. There wasn't like no shots that he fully could have hit you. It was scared shots. You see him that he is functioning all the way there. Hopefully, he'll hold him over his next fight because I don't know who the hell he got in front of his next fight, but I just know him personally, trash. Watched him, I never thought he was good anyway. I just thought.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Hey, I knew this because his brother told me. I ain't know Gary and Tio. They like real close friends, but they going to get it on. They close. Gary even said.
Yeah, they are hanged out in the amateurs.
Yeah, he said me and Tio real close.
Yeah, so you never hear them disrespecting each other. You know what I mean? That's why. And if you haven't noticed, that's why it's because they. They know him as Gordo and Tio knows him as Twizzy, and just because that's they almost like family. No, you're not gonna see that fight happen. Tio's moving up to dethrone Boots at 147.
You make sure you come over here when he get his ass whooped one out.
Hey man, I already got my tickets, man. So as long as they
I might meet you out there wherever they fight at. I might come out there.
If it goes down.
It's gonna be here. It's gonna be on the East Coast. It ain't gonna be your way.
No. It's gonna be on the undercard of Canelo and Crawford.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be. It's gonna be on the undercard of Canelo and Crawford.
No fly zone. They say Fast and the Furious coming July, starring Shakur and Devin.
But you know what? Antoine said it best. Nobody wants to believe it, man. He's a manufactured champion, you know what I mean? And granted, they did well. They knew how to move around and tag along with the right names and I mean, come on, man. They were celebrating when Tio lost to Cambosos because they know they didn't have to face Tio. And then yesterday and Friday when when it was what's his name, Roddy who beat on there, like they were happy for that. Like, bro, you losing $30 million, fool. Why are you gonna be happy? You see what I mean? They didn't want to fight yet because you know that Ryan is gonna clean his clock again.
Yeah. But hey, if any fight he gonna be motivated, it will be that one.
So I just, you know, I'm done with them. You know, now we're gonna see what Keyshawn got, because he's another manufactured champion. You know, he's only fought a bunch of pigeons.
Yeah, he sound like Devin Haney going up to niggas talking about you too small. See,
bro, not from the stories I hear from training camps. Shit, he's been on his ass plenty of times. He's been on Queer Street plenty of times.
Hey, he was on Queer Street 4 fights ago. People don't remember that when that dude hit him against the stinky leg.
No, he's not. So, you know, they picked Dos Santos.
They picked him because he's been out a long time. That's why they picked him.
I interviewed him with Mills. The guy has been out for almost 2 years, because last year he developed a blood clot, and so he couldn't be in boxing for a year until he took care of that health issue. So the guy's been inactive for almost 2 years, and his last fight he lost. How the hell is he getting a title shot off a loss and 2 years off? And with you know what I mean? The sport is doing this nasty shit. Like with Fandora knocked the fuck out, and then he gets a title shot with Tim Tszyu.
Oh, I was gonna send you a message on Twitter. If Fandora would have fought your boy, nigga, you know who I'm talking about.
Xander would have cleaned the
nigga. Fandora was gonna knock his ass out.
Dora is
I was thinking about you so bad. I said, "Oh, I'm calling HLD."
Look at it. He ducked him. He vacated his belt.
I ain't want to see him fight no damn Tim Tszyu again.
No, he vacated the belt. He ducked my boy.
Man, get out of here. He gonna beat the shit out of Xander Zayed. That dude overrated bum, man.
He's the cleanest boxer.
He gotta prove it to me, HLD.
He proved it, bro. You know who's the hype job? Conwell, who took a shit in that last fight. Conwell was the hype job.
Everybody was in on him. I never liked him. They talking about he like that. I said that nigga ain't like that.
Bro, he ain't like nothing. Now, my boy, he already beat 2 top 15 contenders, defended his number 1 spot, and he been waiting. And the moment that they even Turkey wanted him with Virgil Ortiz.
I wanted that fight so bad because I J.A. Dixon in the building. Man, Tom Inferno was gonna put them poles on thy ass, boy.
Bro, we seen Fandora knock F out. We never seen anything out of Xander, man.
Because they ain't fought nobody.
Bro, he's already fought 2 top 15 contenders. Man, what are we talking about?
Whatever. Nuh-uh. He ain't fought nobody.
Nobody of name for you.
Ryan can't even beat my guy.
Who's your guy, Lubin?
You know who my guy is. You're going to laugh, but you know, he can't even beat Keith Thurman. Get out of here.
You know what? I wouldn't mind that fight either. That would have been a nice fight.
That's what I told somebody. That's who he should be fighting.
That's a good name, so that because he's gonna beat his ass. But that's a good name to have on your resume.
That'd be a good name on his resume.
So that rebuttal will say who he fight. I can say Thurman. But it's a good name. It's a good name.
Jay ain't think Keyshawn doing that bullshit, strategically picking opponents who are past it. That's what he's trying to do. That's exactly what he's trying to do.
I'm not sold on him. I'm not saying he's not a talent. I'm just saying he's not tested yet. He's not tested yet.
Oh, you know that ain't happened, J.A. Don't nobody want to fight Bachman. They ain't even mention that man's name.
You know what? You're right.
That's why Bud ran his ass to get that money to get up out of here. You know, Bud ain't trying to get that money, and
do you have evidence of this?
That smoke.
You know who just like I'm concerned with Shakur's hands and how long his career really can last is Virgil Ortiz. He I don't know if you saw him on Friday. So his hand was swollen, and he had surgery because he broke his hand fighting Madrimov, and his bone shattered, and they had to operate to get it out. And with all the punches this guy takes, he's gonna be like Ramirez at 32, man. I don't see a long career for Virgil Ortiz if he keeps on fighting the way he does. A phenomenal, exciting talent to watch because it's fun to watch him.
And that's what I was about to say. I give Virgil his props, man. He been stepping up lately.
You know, but he's not gonna last. Not like that. I mean, every single fight he leaves a piece of himself in that ring, and we'll see how long. I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see. You know, the punishment that he's been taking. He needs a soft touch coming up. He really does. He can't be thinking, you know, he can fight no top dude, no Bakram or the other guy that you guys mentioned right now. You know, I don't think so. I think he's gonna have to take a little soft touch, and then we'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you, J.A. I thought he lost a Burchuk too.
I wouldn't be. Anybody who says that, I wouldn't debate him because it's arguably true. It could have, you know, if you're going by point system, right? You know, he won it on point system, but who whooped whose ass? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't disagree with anybody with that. No, Ohio Xander's going to be fighting the guy who whooped on Canelo for the belt.
Yeah, he's fighting some unknown ass nigga.
Hey, he earned the spot. Had Conwell won, it would have been Xander versus Conwell.
I knew that dude Conwell. I went in. I told y'all that nigga was overrated. They like making these dudes, you know, with something that they not, man.
I told
what these
everybody.
dudes do until they fight better quality opponents. Man.
That's what I said. Because that was his first 12-round fight versus his first top 15 contender. Yeah. That was his first top. That kid was number 5, and this was his first 12-round fight. I think he's too small for the division, bro. He's a stump. I think he's limited. He showed like he's really limited on skills. You know, so I don't know. I don't know what that guy's gonna do, but I don't think he's got a far future in the 154 division.
So my 3 best weight class, and I've been telling these niggas now, it always been 40. It's 54, but 175 got some fight. They at least go 10 deep now. 175 at least go 10 deep now.
You think so?
Man,
Bivol better be Benavidez, Morel,
Smith, Yachty. I mean, they got some fighters in there. Anthony Yard, they got some fighters up there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And see, 75 got some smoke up there.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and there's 3 I just was talking about. I forgot their name there quick. They got some fights. Because Zordo don't fight 75, do he?
No, he's cruiserweight now.
Yeah, exactly. He moved up. So
yeah, he's cruiserweight.
But yeah, 75 getting some fights, man.
There's some good fights to be made. There's plenty of good fights to be made. But I don't think nobody's ready to take out either Better Beef or Bivol. Only those two guys could take each other out.
Better Beef showing his age now.
No, I think just Bivol is just. To me, Bivol is the cleanest, nicest boxer in all of boxing.
Yeah, Bivol can go. Bivol can go.
He's just such a, you know when somebody is a master of their craft, that's Bivol. He's a master of his style.
Can you imagine Bivol having Better Bill power?
Don't forget about it.
I'm telling you, good God, Lord have mercy. That's like Roy Jones.
Like, I don't even know why Benavidez got a belt, because he's gonna get his ass whooped by either one of those two dudes will beat Benavidez.
I don't know about that.
I got Better Beef knocking him out, and I got Bivol outboxing his ass.
I think Better Bill he wear Better Bill down, but you never know.
I can see what you're saying with that, because let's be realistic of the man's age. The only thing I say is because that man, he's just such a damn freak. I don't know if he's on anything or not, but I know the man is, at his age is a freak of nature.
Yeah.
It's still, his physique is just different. So
Jason say, anybody think Bud is truly going to beat anyone at 168?
Maybe Boo Boo. I mean, maybe that's just a maybe.
I don't fuck with Boo Boo. I don't fuck with Boo Boo.
But Boo Boo got legs, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Boo Boo got some pop too.
Yeah, he might. Let me take that back, bro. Ain't nobody but can do anybody up there, bro. Bud ain't taking nobody.
Jason say bullshit.
I'm just saying. I would say Boo Boo because Boo Boo came up from 160. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he's not a real 168 guy.
You heard the fight they was trying to make, but my man ain't signed the contract.
Who that?
Jamel Charlo and Keith Thurman.
Isn't Charlo gonna fight?
I said Jamel, not Jamal.
I can't even confused, man. So you're gonna have to tell me Big Charlo or Small Charlo.
Big Charlo is 68. Jamel is Little Charlo.
So undisputed. Little Charlo to me is 154 undisputed.
Yeah.
Who is he? So you're talking about him?
They tried to get him to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, they signed the contract.
Why wouldn't he?
Exactly.
He was trying. I mean, well, the thing is that he has. I don't know what game is going on at with PBC at 154. We don't know what's going on with the game ship that Fondora's doing. He's saying he's gonna fight now. Tim Tszyu. Is he really gonna fight Tim Tszyu? You know what I mean? I think they're playing hokey dokey shit. You know what I mean?
That's Woodcomb doing that shit. What's his name?
Samson.
Doing that.
Yeah, man. He don't want to take no high risk.
Boo Boo retire. Nah, Boo Boo ain't retired.
He ain't retired yet, but they might retire him. The business wise, they're not giving him a fight.
Yep, JA, you right. Man, HLD always said it. Bud won't fight nobody up there but Canelo because of the money.
Oh yeah, and he's right. That's smart. I mean, why would I risk?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't get mad at him. Why would I fight anybody at 54 knowing I can lose any one of them fucking fights and don't get this 40 million that he might get fucking fighting Canelo? That don't make sense.
So Crawford is gonna be 13 months out of the ring, turning 38 years old, never fighting at 168. Looking slow as a duck with in a walker. Bro, I don't know what they gotta rob us and they're gonna have to bullshit us and like to make us think that he won on the cards. That's all that matters. And like, no, he robbed Canelo.
Yeah, exactly. I'll say, Lou, Keith don't want no smoke at 54. Lou, yeah,
do you have evidence of this?
Leave my man alone. I want Keith Thurman to retire. I don't want him to fight no more.
Man, Keith Thurman could give us a good fight with Tim Tszyu.
Y'all trying to get my man hurt, man.
With Tim Tszyu? Nah, bro. I think he's got
the beat Tim Tszyu. I'm talking about Jamel Charlo, man.
Well, I mean, what? That guy is all talk. When is he gonna come back? When is he gonna come back and reclaim his throne?
They say he come back in September.
Damn, bro! Like, really?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Man, that's why I can't. I don't know use it. I just can't. That's just, dude. How long you got to be out the ring?
What I'm understanding, JA, what I'm just hearing, I heard it from the Russell family. What PBC is doing, that's why Tank, they push Tank fight back, right? They about to line up a card, not just for Tank fight, but for like you said, Sandor card, Caleb Plant and Jamal card. They about to put some cards out. That's what I'm understanding. And most of them two of them gonna be on Amazon.
We'll see.
Yeah, but I'm saying I just gotta wait and see.
because what TKO is doing, man. So they took over WWE.
Ain't nobody paying no $40, 30,000, 50,000. Man, these niggas tripping.
What's that?
Then the persons, 20,000, 30,000, like Oscar 40,000, and the winner of some match get belts. He get 50,000.
That no. Somebody put that out with them not knowing exactly how it's going to be a broken down thing. But regardless of the fact, they're going to take over everything.
But they're not. But they're not going to get the big time bosses. They're going to get the new up. But Dana White said anyway. Dana White said they're not looking for the old fighter. They're looking for the young up and coming fighters.
But crashing in, who they starting off with? Canelo and Crawford.
Yeah,
that's going to be TKO's introductory.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And is it going to be on Netflix?
And it's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah, so we'll see. But this shit ain't saving boxing. I don't care. They save it.
They can always buy all the biggest fights at any time. And that's the luxury they have with all that money they got.
Mm-hmm.
They can always just buy every. Look at right now, Teal's basically a matchroom fighter or a turkey fighter. Bob,
do you blame Bob? Do you blame Bob? Bob, like, nigga, you can have. I get my 30%. I don't care.
No, Teal couldn't buy his way out.
No, what I'm saying is, when these dudes fight on other platforms, the promoters still get their money. Bob said he don't care.
He does care because he still needs a starter. He's a company without a network.
Yeah.
So where's his pull that he can tell a network? Oh, I got this guy. I got that guy. Well, they already planned Teal's for the next 18 months. Teal's already got set up a plan of what's going to happen. Next fight, if all goes well, will be Boots.
Man, Teal gonna get his ass killed fucking with Boots.
Hey, we'll see.
That nigga Teal ain't did nothing since he came up to 40, man.
Yeah, well, I watched what Boots did with that Karen guy, and all I know is Teal's 10 times the fighter that Karen is.
I'm not
talking about.
Teal's gonna outbox him. Paws on Teal, man. You let Claggett put the paws on him, man.
Yeah, because Teal was fighting a straight up style. There was no game plan. He just went in there. Let's bang. Teal didn't play no. He didn't fight like he fought. Teal just went there to bang with Claggett. That's what he did, literally.
I hear you, man.
But outboxing, I see Teal outboxing Boots. I definitely see Teal outboxing.
It ain't happening, man.
He's gonna outbox that dude, and then we're gonna say who next?
Look, but before I get up out of here, why the hell is your favorite fighter Richard Hitchens fighting George Kambosos?
He's another Devin Haney, bro. He's no different than Devin Haney, bro.
That nigga scared of Matias, you know that, right?
Hitchens was supposed to be on the. It wasn't supposed to be Barboza. It was supposed to be Hitchens, but with the man, they decided to go the Kambosos route. So
they said Teal wanted more money.
No, man, bro, more money with who? With Turkey? Turkey don't care. He paying. They didn't want him to fight. You gotta understand that they're under the same management. Connolly.
I know that. I mean, but I'm just going by what Richard Hitchens said.
Yeah, Richard Hitchens a duck. He's a duck. Bro, he's a duck.
Yeah, quack.
Bro.
Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season.
The Kambosos have lost every fight since Teal put it on him. Because that dude has lost every fight since.
Man, let me tell you, Richard Hitchens scared of Sabrina Matias.
I'll send him Matias, really. And Matias fighting Puello. That's a banger. That's going to be a nice fight. I think Puello's the best one out there after Teal.
And y'all hit that like, but Gold member say Inu is getting his jaw circling removed so he doesn't get dropped by the left anymore.
He does need to clean that up because it's always a left. If you notice,
Turkey lost a lot of money in that stuff. And you're right. How much money Turkey lost this weekend? A lot.
I think the event in New York was about just to put it together was close to $60 million.
You know, just for blocking off Manhattan alone was 20 or 30. I'm telling you.
No. I'm just saying, just in that alone.
Exactly.
And then he spent all that money, and then when he started finding out that they couldn't close everything off for the public, blah blah blah, this and that, and bro, it was not what he expected, bro. He was expecting it like a New Year's Eve type of shit.
Yeah.
And they didn't allow the jumbotrons. They didn't allow none of that. Nah, bro, they messed that up for that man.
Yeah, that what they were saying. The crowd outside, they said they couldn't even see the fight. I was like,
yeah, because New York City said that if we put the fights on the jumbotron, it's a liability. Well, yeah, because they didn't want to close off the streets entirely of downtown on 42nd. So
you right. That fight they had, that joint was half empty in Arabia, Saudi.
It was that empty, but I bet you there was about $1 trillion worth of wealth in that 3,000 crowd. It was like there was about $1 trillion worth.
You know, it might have been exactly. But this shit crazy.
Yeah. But hey man, that's all I got, man. I'm glad I came in for a minute, shoot it up with you, man.
Appreciate you coming on, man. I ain't seeing you in a minute. I'm glad you're still well. But I swear I was gonna text you if Fedor was fighting with the convoy.
We wanted it.
Texting that nigga.
We wanted it because I don't think there's no bigger rivalry in all of sports other than boxing. To take that back, in boxing. In Mexico and Puerto Rico. That's me.
I was praying to the boxing God that shit happened.
So I was too. But hey, I didn't get what I wished for. We'll take it as it comes. Hey, everybody, man. Hey, everybody, man. Hit the like, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is the Rebuttal. Peace out, Rebuttal.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, my man HLD ain't been on here in a year, but at least he still show me love, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. Anything y'all got to say before we get up out of here, man? I done went overtime on y'all, man. You know, let's still say, Cole Stevenson, the best Rican boxer right now. That's what he is, and that's though. Thank Monica for the $5 super chat and the other $5 super chat, You know, she was pissed off, but it is what it is. I appreciate it. It is what it is. Oh man. Well, styles may fight sometimes, man. Other times you never know what's going to happen in boxing, man. But hopefully you guys, man, we get better fights, man. Hopefully we get better fights, and because boxing need to be saved. Cause that shit we just seen, it was a bunch of bullshit, man, and we don't know how it's gonna be, man. But I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all make sure y'all share the video. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Peace and blessings. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. See you guys tomorrow.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up, so